Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, so we do have a new romantic cycle begins. That's so funny. I literally saw this card in my psyche. So I do want to say your dreams need a practical plan, and the end of a tough cycle approaches, and the bottom of the deck is a time for healing. Whatever it is that you have been through, Taurus, I feel like it's time for you to take a step back, and I think that it's time for you to heal. I feel like the universe is saying, like, you did good, congratulations, you got through this tough cycle, but I don't think that it came very lightly. I think there is some people that you have butt heads with, and I do, because I'm looking at these two cards. Okay, you've got the goat and you've got the bull, and it's about two animals that have horns, and I do want to say that they could definitely be locking horns right now. I feel like somebody here has been very stubborn, and I do feel like it's time for you to get practical. It's like, you know, one thing to dream up what type of a romantic cycle you want, but it's another thing to get practical. Are you going to put a ring on it? Are you going to move in together? Are you taking this to the next level? And whatever it is that you guys have been going through, I do feel like it is, well, we do have that full moon in Virgo, so it's about, and so this could have something to do with a Virgo in your life. Taurus, you could be definitely dealing with a Virgo. Does not have to be. It could be another Taurus, a Libra, or a Capricorn. Does not have to be, but it can be their sun, their moon, or their rising sign. When it comes right down to it, Taurus, you are showing up in your own reading, and it's time for you to get practical about what it is that you want out of life. It's like, you can dream it up, you can keep it all up there, and you can play with the checks and balances and keep going back and forth about what it is that you want. But it's going to be another thing for you to put one foot in front of the other, and I do want to say this has a lot to do with relationships, because you do have Uranus in your sign. So it's like really shaking up your reality, okay? And it's really asking you to, take a look at your philosophy in life and ask yourself, does that even pertain to you anymore? Also, I feel like, needing to put some more work into some of your relationships as well, okay? Spirit, please show me. Yeah, there's got to be balance in relationships. There's got to be work put in. It cannot be one person and the other person not doing it. You need to get practical about that. Spirit, please show me Taurus. Please show me Taurus for this week. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody's not talking here. Somebody has stopped talking. They stopped giving. There's no more. They're not giving it up. Yep, there was an imbalance in this relationship between you and someone else. One person was putting in all the work. The other person was not putting in any work, and there was no I think that it was very unfair and unjust, okay? And this person felt it. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. There was like nothing here. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse too. It can also be, coming out of being single, and really deciding on what you want. All right, this just showed up on its side, 5 of Swords. So I do want to say that the 5 of Swords, this is somebody who wants to win at all cost. It's like you or this other person, they want to win at all cost. It's like they will go out of their way and put in all the extra work just to fuck with you, just so that they can win. Okay. And for others of you, I feel like it's just walking away from people who are just, there's no winners in the game. It's time to get over the conflict. There is no more. It's over. So 4 of Swords here. You got 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords. All right, waiting, lurking around the corner. Maybe you're lurking and watching over someone else, or they're, lurking and watching over you. But I do feel like there's an opportunity of a brand new beginning if you're willing to put down the burden. You have to put down the burden. It's the number 10. It's saying it's over, completion, ending. Put it down. End of a tough cycle approaches. Here it is. The moon. Why is the moon here? The Page of Swords. Yeah, I said somebody's spying. It was spying. The Knight of Cups and the 2 of Wands. So I really feel like it's like getting in touch with your own emotions. Queen of Pentacles. So could be you or somebody that you're dealing with. The fact that it is an earth sign, you could be an earth sign feminine. You do not have to be. But I feel like, it's like you're wanting stability in a relationship. And I do feel like it's like you have a choice, or this other person has a choice on what it is that they want to invest in. When it comes to that pentacle, it's like she's got that big, shiny, beautiful pentacle, but she's also, tired of people who come in and out of her life. You're either in or you're out. She wants something that is stable. You know, there's the dog. That's all about loyalty. She only wants to deal with somebody who's loyal in their life. So I do feel like around this full moon that we do have coming up, and that is on Saturday, around that full moon, I feel like there is going to be either you extending an offer, wanting to communicate with someone, or somebody wanting to communicate with you about, you know, some type of, you know, and this could have something to do with work too. It does not have to be romantic. It does not have to be any one of those things. It can actually be something about a friendship or a work partnership, any one of those things. Why is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse? Eight of Cups. Yep, somebody here was tired of... Somebody here went on a spiritual journey and they were just done. It's like, I'm scrapping this. I feel like, you know, the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is having everything that you need. And I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, maybe it's like you've lost something. You've lost something. And I think that it had to do with selfishness. And maybe it was a third party situation too. It was like everything was all good. And then, you know, something happened. And because I'm looking at the Three of Cups right here in the middle. And it's like somebody just decided, fuck it, I'm not going to be at a third party. And it's like you need to decide on what it is that you want to invest in and which was more important, what was going to grow. Okay. And so I do feel like, you know, maybe you went from, you know, and for others of you, you went from being single to now you're in a relationship, and maybe you needed to walk away from a friendship so that you could come into union with this relationship, and you need to work out your new routine. You know, that's the Pentacles, and Virgo is like your everyday, you know, tasks. And so I feel like, you know, you need to get practical. I feel like a lot of you Tauruses need to get grounded as well. You know, I feel like somebody here stopped giving to this relationship. You know, so if this was a third party relationship, I feel like somebody did walk away. And it very well could be this Queen of Swords. She's like, nope, fuck that. I've already been hurt. I'm out. I'm not putting any more emotion or energy into this. And I feel like that person is like on, you know, they're like, no, thank you. And either you or the other person is like lurking around the corner like, is it time yet? You know, should I go in and talk to him yet? And, you know, I feel like there needs to be, I feel like there's an extension of an olive branch here where you could be extending one, because I do feel like somebody here did put this relationship down. They made a choice to put down this burden. And they were done carrying it all by themselves. They were like, no, if you're not going to put any energy into this, I'm not going to either. It has to be reciprocity. You all have to be working together for the same common goal. You can't be leaving your options open, waiting for, you know, this doesn't work that way. You know, so many people do that. It's like, you know, the Seven of Cups here is like leaving your options open. It's like, you know, I don't want to make a decision today. It's like you can't even make plans for the weekend because you are so like busy looking for the next best thing that you can't even remember the plans that you did make. So that's what these Pentacles is all about. It's time, and it says your dreams need a practical plan. You know, you need to work on your everyday routine, and that's what Virgo's getting you the opportunity of doing. So it's entirely up to you whether or not you're going to take the advice, but you know, if you want to heal any of this situation, you're going to have to take a practical approach to it, okay? So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive faith and thinking and faith will bring you romance. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past. You experience more love in your present moments, okay? And you deserve love. You are lovable. And I do feel like that's Cupid's arrow at the bottom of the deck, healing family issues. As you forgive your parents, or as your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So Taurus is really needing to work on the mommy daddy issues as well. I've really saw that a lot, maybe even possibly like really daddy issues when it comes right down to it. You know, and I feel like, well, the moon's here too, so I can't really say that because the mom and dad are both here, mom and dad energy. So I feel like they're both equally as responsible. But I do want to say, you know, if you're wanting to extend this olive branch out, I feel like you better think about what it is that you're doing before you do that, because I feel like if this is not you basically you got one chance. Taurus, you got one chance, okay? And you have to decide on whether or not, if you reach out, you better offer something tangible, okay? I do want to say that there is somebody who lives at a distance from you that could be watching you, or you're watching this person from a distance, and it's like somebody here doesn't want to hear from you. Somebody here just, it's like they're on guard when it comes to you, okay? And I think that it's just, yeah, you were so smug in the past. Okay, yeah, that's why. This could either be you or someone else that you're dealing with. You got a little bit too big for your britches, and I do feel like this is you. And I feel like somebody here stopped putting in the energy, or vice versa, it doesn't matter, because they're done. They don't see any more hope in this situation. I feel like they're trying to heal. I feel like this person sees you as the devil. They see you as somebody who is attached to everything else. Maybe you're attached to, it's money. You're attached to, look at this. Look at that. That's in reverse. So it's like you're attached. All you care about is money. And it's like there's got to be some type of healing here. And maybe it's not even just money, it's sex. Maybe it's you're addicted to the sex, especially when you have the Ace of Wands and the Devil here. That tells me it's a phallic symbol. Therefore, it's, I think that, and again, your dreams need a practical plan. Maybe the sex is great, but it's like, what else do you have? I feel like for a lot of you Tauruses, you do need to forgive your parents, because I think that this is a trickle-down effect when it comes to the other relationships in your life, and you're not able to see things clearly because you're so snowed and you haven't done all the work when it comes to, the seed, Somebody here is just done talking. Queen of Swords. Yep, Two of Swords, Queen of Wands. This Queen of Swords, she took action. She's like, I'm done with you juggling me. I'm done with you not being able to make a decision about me. For others of you, this person is just sick of you. Okay? And I'm not going to lie. This person is really sick of you. This person doesn't want you to come around anymore. And I know that sounds like a very harsh message, but I feel like you have other, really good things happening, and this is almost like bittersweet. And I feel like there's a huge injustice that happened between you and this person. And I'm going to say not all Tauruses are innocent. None of us signs are. Not every sign is. So either somebody did an injustice to you and was very conniving and sneaky when it came to money and when it came to sex. They lured you in. But I feel like, there is an injustice here that you can make right at some point, but I just feel like, you've got one shot. So whatever that means for you. I wish I had better news on this. I don't like leaving it on there, but it's like, I feel like you just need to put your nose to the grindstone and you need to continue doing the work. I do feel like new jobs can definitely be coming up for, a lot of you Tauruses, and I do feel like the moon is got secrets, and it's going to uncover some things for everyone. And you do have the moon as the outgoing message. And so I want to say that I do feel like you or someone else has been watching you from afar. And I do feel like someone here is trying to make a decision on whether or not they want to reach out and give you their cup of love again. For others of you, this person, this is a whole nother person that I'm talking about, that you're either sick of them or they're sick of you, and it just needs to be, you guys need to do some type of a cord cutting ceremony. With this full moon in Virgo, I feel like you definitely need to do a full moon, purging, cleansing, any one of those things, like get rid of this energy and give it up to a higher power, so that you're, the right types of relationships and the people who are going to invest in you the way that you invest in them, and vice versa. It's got to be give and take. There has to be balance, okay? If you want any type of healing in this relationship, there has to be balance. And you got to quit butting heads with people and, being stubborn, because it's like you standing still and doing nothing is making a conscious decision to, that's your decision. So the decision's going to get made for you. Anyway, you guys, I love you very much. I hope you have a beautiful week, and we'll chat again soon.